Yeah. That's why the leaves look real sappy and shiny from these little bitty aphids. Oh my gosh. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Daniel and you are watching Triple R Farms, and it is Tuesday, July the 16th, and today is a great day, and I'll tell you why. We finally got a rain over in the valley last night. That's the farm that's right across from our shop. It has been 5 weeks without a drop of rain, and we got soybeans over there, we got milo, and we've got cotton over there. And they were all just about done. They were barely hanging on. But last night we got a really good rain over there, over an inch. And the best part about it is the rest of the week we have decent chances of rain every day all the way through the weekend. So thank goodness we got that over there. That was great. That was awesome. But here's what we got on tap for today. I'm gonna be going up to Tyler. We got some cotton up there. I'm gonna be spraying with my rogator. I'll go over what I'm gonna be putting out a little bit later. Also, yeah, the combine. So Dad went down to Blackwell's Bend yesterday afternoon and looked at the corn, and the corn down there is absolutely burnt up. He said it is ready to be combined. Pulled a couple ears off of them and he brought them back, and I looked at them yesterday, and very disappointing on the ears. Not expecting a big yield down there. Just lack of rain is all. The reason for that is we just could not buy rain down there again 2 years in a row. So anyway, that's why we got the combine out. We're gonna wash it up, get the header washed up, get the gathering chains on it. Anyway, get the combine and header ready to start combining some corn. Also, they're going to be hooking up the grain carts, getting them ready to go. And other than that, that's all I know right now. So y'all sit back, enjoy the video. Let's get this baby started. Oh, got him. Big break. you barely missed it. So one thing we got to do is we always take off our gathering chains. These are chains right here that bring the cob on up to the auger. We always take these off every year, and we put them in buckets and we soak them in diesel, keep them from rusting. So we got to put the gathering chains on all the rows. And the other thing Dad's already started working on, but this shaft right here, the shaft is actually worn out. Usually the bearings have been going out and going out and going out. Now finally the shaft has gotten so worn it doesn't fit in the bearing right. I don't know if Geringhoff has redesigned this, but that is just about the only thing that I have a problem with, was these bearings going out, and now eventually my shaft is worn. So we got a new shaft, we got new bearings. So put 2 new bearings, new shaft, put it all together, and she should be good to go. One finger. So here's what we're putting out today on the cotton up there at Tyler. First we'll start off with the Boron Plus from Delta Ag. 2 things about this product that I love. Number 1, you don't have to use a lot of it. We're only going to be putting out 4 ounces to the acre. And number 2, this stuff works really, really good. I've used it in the past, and when you take tissue samples after you put this out, somehow this stuff gets down through the plant and it will move that needle. Next time you take tissue samples, you will see your boron go up for sure. It is a really, really good product if you need boron. Second thing, Mapaquat. What does this do? This is going to regulate the growth of the cotton. It's going to make it quit growing up like a tree, and it's going to make it stop growing tall, and it's going to make it put more fruit on. We're going to be going 16 ounces to the acre of that. Next thing is Sure Crop. We're going with the foliar blend. It's got some nitrogen, potash, sulfur, and just a tad of boron. So we're going to be putting that in also. Of course, we're going to go with our surfactant with our wet saw from Schaefer's. Last but not least, we've got some grass that's coming on, so we're going to throw in some Makazi and take out anything that's above ground living that we don't want in the field. That's it. Already got problems. I got something going on with the end nozzle, fence row nozzle, whatever you want to call it. It's probably cocked back from hitting a limb or something. I hope that's what it is. Yeah. See right here, this nozzle is supposed to be pointing straight like this. And it's cocked back. Okay. There she goes. I guess we'll take a look at the cotton while we're stopped. But this particular farm right here, during that 5 weeks of no rain, it got 2 small little rains, maybe a 3/10 rain, and I think the second one was a 4/10 over 5 weeks. So this field definitely looks a lot better than some of our other cotton fields, but I think this variety is Phytogen 411, and This is the reason I'm putting the picks out. If you look down the row, you can kind of see a treetop effect. See a lot of them sticking up like this. And you want it more bushy, more oval shape. The true way to see if it's growing too fast is you take your fingers, and in between the branches right here, these are called nodes. Anyway, you want about 3 fingers between this branch to that branch, node to node. And as you can see, we are 4 inches. Not 4 inches, 4 fingers. So you really want the nodes to be about that far apart. So what it's doing is finally got some rain. See right there? That one's 4.5 fingers between that node to that node. So it's got a little bit of moisture, and it started taking in the nitrogen. So now she's really starting to take off growing. So we are going to slow her down and make her put more of these on squares, which will turn into bowls. That is a bowl now. So other than that, the cotton looks really good. No insect damage. It's really clean right here, but on the other end of the farm, I know we got some grass problems, and along the edges and stuff we'll have some grass problems. So that's why we threw the Makazi in there, even though it looks real clean. But yeah, there she is, Phytogen 411. Let's get back to spraying. Well, I'm seeing something in the cotton that looks like insect damage. So let's walk out there, we'll take a look at it, and I'll show y'all what it is. So as I was going along spraying, I started noticing these real shiny looking leaves right here. See how they almost look wet? And whenever you see that right there, that means 99% of the times you got aphids. And aphids are these little bitty microscopic little insects on the bottom side of these leaves. See them all? And they're just sucking the life out of that leaf. And that's why it's... See all of them? It's just sucking on that leaf, sucking the nutrients out of it. And that's why the leaves look real sappy and shiny from these little bitty aphids. Yeah. Lord, that bee just lit on my arm. Golly, look at that. It's pretty bad. Most of the time it's just not economical to spray for them, because they will eventually die in about 2 weeks. Their life cycle will be over. So I just wanted to get out and confirm it, because I was seeing it from the cab and it looked a little suspicious. So anyway, that's aphids in cotton. So we just got back from Tyler, and guess what? We're gonna go back up there and retreat that cotton. We're gonna go kill those aphids. We called around. We got some prices on some different chemical and stuff, and basically for the chemical, it's gonna cost me $1.50 an acre to kill those aphids. Unfortunately, I was already over halfway done with that field when I realized that there was aphids out there and stuff. I will have to go back up there and retreat it. But anyway, this is a chemical we're gonna be putting out. So we're gonna go with Macho 4.0. And we're gonna go with 2 ounces to the acre of this bad boy right here. Oh my gosh. Oh, the whole thing came off. Well, we'll just deal with that tomorrow. So I just got through spraying Tyler for those aphids, and believe it or not, but there is rain all around right now. So Tyler is kind of back that way. And as you can see, most of the rain clouds are kind of to the south back here. There's Wayne. But anyway, a lot of the rain is like coming up from the south. And anyway, we got a good chance to get some rain this afternoon, so bring it on. We'll go check out, see how far PA got on the gathering chains, but I think him and Dad are over there in the valley at the catch pen. Some roller that's on the track on the bulldozer. Anyway, there was 2 rollers that the bearings went out, so Dad after lunch went to go pick up those rollers, and they're probably over there putting them on right now. So we'll check out the combine, see how far they got, and then we'll head over there in the valley. Maybe we'll make it rain. Okay. Looks like he got all the gathering chains on. And this is what he was putting on right here. And Dad was working on this shaft right here. Looks like he got it on. Looks like he went ahead and put brand new bearings both sides, which is perfectly fine with me. Yeah, she's tight now. Mark that off the list too. So we're still working on what we call the catch pen project, where we were taking all these lots and stuff, taking all these trees out where we can farm this land. The last little bit of the project is we had some smaller trees kind of caught. This is a ditch right here in between these giant trees. There was a bunch of little small ones right here. James has been working on that with the dozer, knocking those down and kind of piling them right here. These big ones right here, that is what I'm gonna knock down with the track hoe. So he's getting everything he can get with the dozer, knocking them up, and then trying to push them over here and pile them. Well, there's definitely something wrong with the track. The side they put the 2 rollers on. Anyway, I was just watching it, and the track looked tight, and then he went to back up or do something going forward or something, then it got a bunch of slack in it, and just didn't look right. But Dad said when they put the rollers on, he actually tightened up both sides, so he's a little confused on why it's slack. He said it may be that plunger is not working and keeping that track tight at all times. So anyway, I got my grease gun. That's how you tighten it up. And Dad's on the way over here, so we're gonna take a look at it. But it is raining behind y'all on the other side of that hill. But I just don't think it's gonna come over that hill. Hopefully it will. But it is literally right there.
Put a new roll on this side of him. That one went out. I think
This roller?
Yeah.
Did he tighten this side?
He had to tighten it up. He had to put some grease in it. He said grease will tighten it up and create it. But it was tight for a while. It came back loose.
Looks like some good dirt.
There's some rich dirt, buddy.
Still going.
Look how slack this thing is.
What's wrong with it, James?
Get back to that one. Oh, another one you supposed to push that thing up. It's grease to it.
No. When this plunger gets bad in here,
Yeah.
they have to repack it. It's just a single acting piston. The grease fitting's on the back.
Yes.
And when you grease it, it pushes that piston out. Pushes it sidely. You don't have to push it far to make it tight.
Yes.
Have you done anything?
Mm-mm.
We'll tighten it again and just move it a little bit, see what happens. And you got a light?
Oh yeah, I got one. Got a bright one.
Well, come on with it. Won't be done by the time you get here. All right, let's see if we can.
It's definitely got something wrong with that plunger. It's not working at all, because that track, that's what I was pointing to, is it's about to come off. We're gonna walk it over there to the road real easy, and we'll have to have somebody come work on it. But we're getting it over there by the road in case it rains, getting it out of this mud. But hopefully the track will stay on. Come on down. Well, I guess I'm gonna head back to the shop and finish out the day there. Maybe when I leave the valley, that thing will come on across this hill, which would be great, and get another big rain in the valley. That would help it. It could take an inch for 5 days to get it back to where we need to be. But she's still making some noise, Still early in the afternoon, so still got a lot of time for some more storms to build up. But as for this one, guys, that's going to be it for the video. Thanks for watching another one with us. We really appreciate it. And yeah, before long, we will be combining corn. So corn harvest is right around the corner. We're kind of planning on getting that started next week. So stay tuned for that. And I guess that's it. See y'all on the next one, guys. We're out.